A few weeks ago, we had the Florida Championship, which is one of my favorite events of the year and the biggest event that I get to be involved in the planning for. I'll have plenty to share about this event in the weeks to come, but I want to share today just one little thing that I tried out this year that I think worked out pretty well, and it's this little guy. This is a first aid kit, but it does a little bit more than that, and it's something that other technical volunteers might be interested in creating for their events in the future. The case itself is an old ammunition case, the kind of thing that you can pick up from a surplus store. This makes it a little bit bulky because of the thick metal walls, but we're going to talk about why that's a good thing in a moment. Inside I keep a few things. Right now I have a set of masks in case anyone wants one, and you might consider adding some gloves to this pack too. I also keep all of the first aid kits in a flexible pouch so it fits nicely and it's easy to remove everything at once. Inside the pouch I have everything you would expect to have in a basic first aid kit, from band-aids to bandages, gauze, and tape. You can look online at a site like Amazon to see what types of things commonly come in a first aid kit so you know what to put in there. In the bottom, the container is lined with silicone. This is just a silicone kitchen mat that I cut up in order to fit inside of the case. Now, you may be starting to put together what this case is for once all of the first aid kit items are removed. The silicone lining in the bottom and the metal sides and top make it a great place to put something that is hot or might potentially catch fire. So, for example, if you know that a battery has been punctured and you think that it might be at risk for catching fire, you can place it in this container and safely walk it outside. The lid makes a great seal that may not be completely airtight, but it does a pretty good job of starving the inside of oxygen if necessary. Now, I want to be clear, as a technical volunteer, if something is on fire, it's not your responsibility to go and pick it up and move it somewhere, but you may have an opportunity for at-risk items, like that battery that's been punctured but isn't actively on fire yet, to render it more safe than it would be just leaving it where it is right now. As you can see, I've decorated the side of this case with gaffer's tape because that's what FTAs do, and you can get creative with it. Make it clear that this is what people should be looking for if they need a first aid kit, and make sure that your technical volunteers that you're working with know that this is what they should grab if they need that sort of fireproof container. This year, I asked my fellow technical volunteers at the Florida Championship to make sure that they know where this first aid kit is located and be vigilant for situations in which someone needs it and help guide them to the right place. It's not necessarily your job as a technical volunteer to create a first aid kit or a fireproof kit, but if you have the time and resources, it can be a fun creative project, and it's just another way that you can contribute to the events you attend. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more tips like this, and I'll see you at the field.